Good morning, everyone, and blessed be. This is your host, Aries Starwind, and welcome to another episode of Readings for Relaxation. We're continuing our reading of the Chakra Bible by Patricia Mercier, the definitive guide to working with chakras. We have a really interesting section today, and if you have a busy day ahead like me, it's always good to start your day off on a really positive note so you can pretty much go through your day as stress-free as possible, especially if you're going to work. And it's always, like I said, it's always good to start off your day in a relaxed state, so it can kind of give you the kind of foundation for a pretty smooth running day. So in our previous readings, we were learning about the Muladhara chakra, or the base chakra. In terms of energetics, this chakra channels earth energy upward through the feet and legs to process and stabilize it. It then moves the energy on up the spine, now transmuted into a form that the body recognizes as signals to balance the endocrine system. And this happens through the release of hormones. When we do not get the full flow of this earth energy, imbalances in our physical body can result. So today we're going to read about crystals to calm the Muladhara. And this is interesting for me because I'm actually just getting into crystals. So if you're into crystals or you're thinking about getting into crystals, this should be a good first lesson for you. Okay. Recommended gemstone crystals for calming the base chakra are small, uncut pieces of emerald or blue sapphire. To achieve clarity about spiritual matters, use blue sapphire to enable a connection to be made with your spiritual origins, ancestral roots, and cosmic origins. The emerald. Emerald, when used on the base chakra, will calm it by bringing you into a deeper resonance with Mother Earth. Emerald helps to ground us so that we feel much more at peace with our lives on Earth. It is vital that we are all grounded through our base chakra, since unless we are, the other chakras will not be fully in alignment with our soul purpose. In addition, the base chakra is the place where Kundalini energy sleeps, curled up. Kundalini is none other than our life urge, our desire to be here in a physical body. When the base chakra and Kundalini are widely out of balance, we may succumb to our basest sexual actions. If we are the victim of sexual abuse, it is possible that emerald, of all the gemstones, in combination with professional treatment, will calm our shattered emotions and violated auric field. People who demonstrate great anger, whether of sexual nature or not, will have a disturbed base chakra. Until it is balanced, no amount of treatment will remedy it. When anger is held at Muladhara, it completely blocks the energetic earth connection, and we are unable to experience the beauty of Kundalini rising through the chakra system. Using emerald to ground yourself. Arrange not to be disturbed for 30 minutes. In a cross-legged meditation pose, sit on the floor on your emerald. If you don't want to actually sit on it, hold it in your dominant hand at your base chakra. If you sense that you need a lot of grounding, put a dense stone under each foot as well. Now relax. Put your spine straight, visualizing roots growing out from under your feet. First, a strong tap root, then smaller roots in a network of finer and finer filaments, working their way through the earth, rocks, and stones. Your roots are so powerful that they can pass around any obstacles and eventually connect to the crystalline earth heart of Mother Earth at the center of the planet. Come back slowly to everyday awareness. Crystals to balance the Muladhara. A popular New Age myth is that a set of 7 chakra stones of different colors will balance your chakras. They might be effective, but healers who specialize in using crystals use different crystals for specific purposes. This book recommends precious gemstones to activate or calm each chakra. In addition, we suggest a number of less precious stones to balance out the energies and bring harmony. These stones can be tumble polished so that they end up looking like smooth pebbles. A healer will generally only work on one or two chakras at a time. You should never overload someone's body or auric field with the power of crystals. Far better to ascertain the lowest chakra that is out of balance and work upon it. Check that it is balanced to optimum levels before proceeding to the next chakra. When all the chakras are balanced, they come into a state called harmonization. To check the state of chakras, try the following techniques. Sensing them with your hands. Visualizing the condition of the chakra in your mind's eye. Using a pendulum. Muscle testing. Clairvoyantly seeing the chakra. The carnelian. A small carnelian pebble, or tumblestone, is ideal for balancing Muladhara. And provided you have consulted a doctor about an acutely painful condition, you can use a flat, polished carnelian taped into position over the problem area for pain reduction. Remove the carnelian at least 3 times a day and cleanse it by washing. Using carnelian to balance yourself. Sit quietly in a chair with a straight back and your feet flat on the floor. Have your carnelian ready, cleansed, and close by. Let your breath flow deeply into your body and ground yourself. Close your eyes and visualize the condition of each chakra in turn, working upward. Notice that colors and energies you see. Are the energies still or moving? Now return to the base chakra. This is the one you are going to balance with the carnelian. Holding the carnelian in your non-dominant hand, visualize the base chakra again. Ask for it to come into balance. You can even talk to it, and thank it when it seems balanced. Then come back slowly to everyday awareness. Visualization using crystals. For this visualization, you ideally need 3 small pieces of black tourmaline, although 1 will do. You are going to root yourself into the collective unconscious mind of humanity. Turn off your phone and make sure you will not be disturbed. Allow about 30 minutes for this exercise. Sit in an upright chair in a cross-legged yoga posture or lie down. Take your shoes and socks off. Your tourmaline should be already cleansed. Place 1 piece underneath your spine and sit on it. Rest the other pieces in the palm of each hand. Begin to breathe deeply. Do this for some minutes. Be aware of the ground beneath you and start to visualize strong roots growing from the bottom of your spine out through the soles of your feet. Imagine that you are a tiny seed full of life force energy. Tiny rootlets are growing from your spinal root, seeking nourishment in the earth. They are looking for water. Your task is to see the network of roots taking up water, passing it into the body through the base chakra. Now see your spine as the trunk of a tree. Check that your body is finely balanced on either side of your spine. Visualize your head in the element of air. Now you can see yourself fully as a tree with roots, trunk, and branches. Look closely at the branches. What types of leaves do they have? Do they have flowers or fruit on them? Accept whatever you see. Now focus inwardly, realizing that you draw nourishment from the earth, just like a tree. In the world of energy, vibration, nothing is separate. You and the tree are one. When you are ready to finish, breathe more deeply. Let go of the tree visualization. Reach down to your feet and rub them. Then rub your legs. Hold all your crystals in the palm of your hands and, breathing on them, thank them for their energy. Stretch your body, remembering that you are a tree reaching up to the light. And our last section, aromatherapy and Muladhara. Our sense of smell is acute and can distinguish between those smells that we call bad or offensive and those that give us pleasure. Perfumed oils have been used since the earliest times. By 3500 BCE, priestesses in Egyptian temples were burning tree gums in resins, such as frankincense, to clear the air and mind. Ancient Greeks and the Egyptians were skilled at blending all manner of herbs in fatty paste pomanders for the treatment of wounds and cosmetics. And the Romans used fragrant oils for massage. It was brilliant Arab physicians who were among the first to build up the most comprehensive knowledge of the therapeutic properties of plants. By the 12th century, the perfumes of Arabia were being brought back to Europe by night crusaders, although the knowledge of how to distill them remained unknown in Europe for many years and centuries. In the first years of the 20th century, a French chemist, René Maurice Gattefossé, and Dr. Jean Valnet began to make essential oils. During World War I, Valnet used them to successfully treat severe burns, battle injuries, and psychiatric problems. So what are the base chakra essential oils? 1. Cedarwood. This comes from stream distillation of the wood. It is antiseptic, antiseporic, astringent, diuretic, emmenagogic, expectorant, sedative, and insecticide. Next is patchouli. This oil is steam distilled from dry, fermented leaves and is very popular in India and the Far East. It acts as an antidepressant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antiseptic, aphrodisiac, deodorant, sedative, and is an excellent insecticide. And lastly, myrrh. This is derived from a shrubby tree that produces a brown resin from the bark. It is anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, astringent, carminative, expectorant, fungicidal, and also a sedative. So there we are. That's a little information about crystals and how they can help balance your Muladhara as well as aromatherapy. So like I said, I'm definitely really getting into this because I'm getting more and more into crystals and more. I haven't started yoga yet, but it's definitely on my list of things to begin. Something that I definitely need because being a soccer player for so long and getting a little older now in my early 30s, I've lost pretty much all my flexibility. So you definitely do feel a sense of imbalance when your muscles are really tight all the time. And it's definitely going to be helpful for me to get into a state of relaxation, not just within my mind, but my body as well. So there we are, everybody. That was our reading for relaxation this morning. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Try to keep it as stress-free as possible. Even if you're going to work, just if you feel a little tension coming on, just take a few seconds to yourself just to calm your mind and pretty much restart. So there you are, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed our reading today. God is blessed, blessed be, and I will see you all later on.